دکتر آلخو ویدال کوادراس، نایب رئیس پارلمان اروپا و رئیس کمیته بین المللی در جستجوی عدالت گفت:
Dear friends, good night to you all. This is a magnificent gathering today, even more impressive than your last meeting here last year. Let me express the best greetings and solidarity of my many colleagues in the European Parliament, as well as others in national parliaments all over Europe that support you and believe strongly in a free and truly democratic Iran. A very warm greeting also for the brave people in Ashraf city. And today, our full solidarity to the Iranian people who are resisting the dictatorship of the mullah after the electoral fraud. We feel indeed very close to the families who have lost their loved ones in these street demonstrations and in attacks to universities. The nationwide uprising and protests by the people of Iran clearly show that the Iranian resistance have had the best understanding of the political situation and events in Iran. It is now crystal clear that as long as the religious dictatorship is in power, there will never be a free election in Iran. In the first presidential election in Iran in 1980, Masoud Rajavi, the most popular politician in Iran, was forced to quit the race because he and the PMOI did not accept the supreme rule of the clergy. Ever since then, we have never witnessed a free election in Iran, and we will never until the real democratic opposition would be able to take part and campaign freely. Many of us in the European Parliament and those in the International Committee in Search of Justice believe that for 30 years elections have been tools for this regime to strengthen his grip of power. Thus, we support the call by Mrs. Rajavi for a free election to be held under international supervision as the only way to ensure a fair outcome. These days, when I see the youths in Iran standing up to this brutal suppression, I can clearly see their moral attachment to the resistance of the PMOI and those in Ashraf city. When I was in Iraq last year, I felt that Ashraf is a real inspiration for resistance against tyranny. No wonder Khomeini and Ahmadinejad have been trying to destroy Ashraf, because Ashraf is a symbol of resistance, is a signal of hope for millions of Iranians. let me address once more to my friends, to my brothers in Ashraf City. I salute you and I admire your amazing commitment. With your persistence and determination, you prevailed over the conspiracies and threats that the mullahs had imposed on you, and you spread the spirit of resistance and persistence all over Iran. I know that many hearts are beating for you in Iran, and indeed, every heart in this room is beating for Ashraf. We salute your determination and high morals that have been decisive in encouraging the people in Iran to resist against the dictatorship. You show that one must and one can stand up to this dictatorship. I congratulate Masoud Rajavi for having brought up such a great generation in Ashraf and in Iran. And I want to express once more my support and my admiration to your President-elect, Mariam Rajavi, for her leadership, for her leadership and unfailing commitment to the cause of freedom and democracy in Iran. Dear friends, I had promised you that we would never take a break until the PMOI has been removed from the EU terrorist list, which was finally done in January this year. Let me state it very clearly. The PMOI are not terrorists. They are peaceful. They are Democrats. They are honorable and dignified patriots. I have been in politics now for 20 years. I have been municipal councillor in my city, Barcelona. I've been member of the Catalan parliament in my region of origin, Catalonia. I've been senator in the Spanish Senate. And for the last 10 years, I've been member of the European Parliament, Vice President of the European Parliament, and I've been recently re-elected for a third time. And of all political responsibilities I've had, the one I am most proud, the one I consider to be the most important in my political life, is that I consider myself an honorary member of the PMOI. And now, let me finish saying that I promise to you that I and my colleagues in the European Parliament and in many national parliaments in Europe will remain on your side until democracy and freedom is fully established in Iran. This is our political and moral duty, and we will never hesitate to do it. God bless you all.